So, my home water is the Susquehanna. Yours is here on the new.
Yes.
Give me a compare contrast on those two fisheries.
The new is thinner. It's got a lot deeper holes in it. It tends to drop a lot quicker than the Susky does. Therefore, you have a lot more. All of a sudden, pop up big rapids. You know, class 2s, class 3s. It's got a lot more of those than the Susky has. And the way the fish are built, you know, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not sure that the smallmouth are even indigenous to the Susky, are they?
I don't know, to be sure. I know that once you cross over to the Ohio River drainage, which this is, then they are native.
Right.
But Potomac, no. Someone picked them up in Big Wheeling Creek near Wheeling, West Virginia.
Yep.
Put them in a milk can, put them on a train, dumped them in Cumberland, Maryland, and that's how the Potomac got them. But no, the Potomac smallmouth are not native.
Same with the James River.
I think
the James River is not. Most of everything in the Ohio River drainage system is smallmouth are indigenous to, and everything that goes over into the Chesapeake Bay drainage area they're not indigenous to those areas.
So that was people being bucket biologists in the 1800s,
right?
And we got a little bit of that going on here now with spotted bass.
Yeah, and
people introduced them to Clater Lake, which is the new river,
right?
And that's a threat.
Yeah, it is. They outproduce, you know, smallmouth. And they can take over a fishery. I mean, not in a good way.
The biologist that spoke at the Westbrook Supply seminar, I did I videoed his presentation, but he said that it takes about 10 years for spotted bass to wipe out the smallmouth population.
That sounds about right.
So we got 9 more years of smallmouth here on the new.
One good thing about it, the regular Kentucky bass is indigenous here.
Yeah.
You know, the Coosa spot is a really invasive species to like Clater Dam and those areas.
Right.
So far, I haven't caught any Coosas down in here. Those big long-tailed, you know, spotted bass. I haven't caught any in here.
Yeah.
But it's going to happen.
But the message is don't move fish around.
Right. Don't move them around. If they don't belong there.
We had a good thing here.
Yes.
And you think, man, it'd be nice if we had some spots here, because no, it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't. You know, they're an invasive species, for sure. Of course, anything you take from one body of water to another is an invasive species if it doesn't already exist there.
Right.
You know.
Yep, that's the definition.
If they were meant to be there, then they would be there.
But yeah, I mean, the new versus the Susquehanna, they're
different fish.
They're different, yeah.
You know, even the geographic makeup of the rivers are different. You know,
higher gradient.
Yeah, higher gradient.
Deeper holes here.
Deeper holes. Yeah.
The fish are shaped differently, and they're longer and slender.
Slender, faster.
Yeah.
And a little harder to catch sometimes. I don't think they're an aggressive fish, but I just think they're a little harder to catch sometimes, and that could be due to pressure.
I think it's to competition. I think the crayfish forage base on the Susquehanna is such a strength for that fishery.
Right.
And it produces a lot of fish. Right. A lot of good sized fish.
Right.
And they're competitive.
Yeah, they are.
They got to get it before the next one gets it.
That's it. That's it.
Cool.
broad bodies on them, you know, like the Erie style genetics. These are long torpedoes here, and they're built for all this really swift current. Even in the deep water, a lot of times it's really swift here, and they've developed a slender profile. Man, they still fight the same though.